All right, so I've been waiting to do a sneaker deals video for a bit now. Finally, we have a good one worth looking at. We have a 20% off Adidas sale as well as a 20% off Nike sale. Both of these discounts actually stack on things already on sale, so you can get some pretty nice max savings. So in this video, I wanted to cover some of my favorite deals that I found for you guys. And if you guys have more deals that I didn't see, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section of what you guys found. After I go over the sale stuff, I wanted to cover some of the noteworthy new releases that are out. Some of them I've done reviews on, some of them I have videos coming out very soon. But let's go and get right into it. We'll start off with the Adidas sale first. So again, 20% off sale with code April on Adidas. This is US. Unfortunately for those people overseas, this is a pretty good deal, but the best thing that I can offer you guys is the link down in the description of the video to the 40 and 70% off items that are already on discount, and then they stack with the extra 20% off for most of the items. So this is a huge savings on some of these items. Again, between 40 and 70% off. I have a filter already done on men's items, women's items, and kids items. For myself personally, I look for kids items all the time. Obviously, I have two little ones growing up, so anything toddler size to all the way up to like extra large kids. Like I'm looking all the sizes for, you know, now and when my daughter's able to grow into something and my son's able to grow in something also, because honestly, if you can get it at a really good price on sale, it's definitely worth a look. Now, again, all the links are going to be in the description for the video. So if you guys are interested in buying any things I'm going to be talking about, use those links. It greatly supports the channel when you guys do that. It lets Adidas and Nike and stuff know that you guys rock with the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Can't underestimate how much that means when you guys do that. It's one of those things that allows me to be working from home and just being a dad at home and stuff because of the support you guys give me. So greatly appreciate it. So Ultra Boost Light is on sale as low as $76. Some of them are around $156 on average. However, there is one black colorway of women's Ultra Boost Light that are only $76 instead of $190. I highly recommend this one. It's one of those shoes that if you buy this, it's going to be like a very easy wear for you guys to throw on your feet. And it's an overall very comfortable pair. One of the best versions of the Adidas Ultra Boost, in my opinion, to date. I can't wait to see what the next evolution is going to be of the Ultra Boost Light. And yes, this is a women's size, but all you need to do is go down a size. So basically, if you're a men's 9, you'd get a women's 10. I'm a 9.5. I would personally go up to an 11. I like the extra half width of room in my Ultra Boost Light. So I would go up a half a size even. So 9.5, I would get a women's 11. That's my personal preference. But again, I like a little bit of extra room. It's a great deal though. The women's colorways sometimes are way less than men's. And I'd advise you guys just to look into it. If you know the size differences, it's literally the same shoe. There's no width difference as far as I know between the two. And I've bought some women's Ultra Boost in the past because the price points are literally $50 or $60 cheaper. Definitely worth a look if you guys are interested. And also there's the Adidas clogs. This is like kind of a Crocs clog sort of thing with Adidas, made from sugarcane actually, which is kind of fun. They're only 20 bucks and normally they retail at $50. Now, pro tip, make sure you guys log into your Adidas account. They're free to create if you haven't created one yet, but if you log into your account, it's actually free shipping. Next up, we have quite a few sizes of the Avron Boost from Adidas. Those are $45 instead of $140. The retail on those used to be at least $150 when I did my original review on them. It's actually a dual density foam as well. You have Adidas Bounce and Adidas Boost, so it's a nice little combo there. But a nice comfortable pair of sneakers. Overall, really nice for $45. And this colorway looks like one that you could probably dip dye or customize as well. Looks pretty nice. Another $50 pair of sneakers right now. The NMD S1 Cloud White Light Purple. Retails $180 is what it has listed, but I remember these were upwards of $220, $250. And now this one's only 50 bucks for this colorway, and they had decent sizes last time I checked. The shoe I just did a review on recently, the Osmillion. This one has two colorways available for $53 instead of $110. It's a pretty comfortable pair of sneakers as well. It's probably the most comfortable one in my opinion from what we have from the Oz line. And honestly, for 53 bucks, it's a great buy, especially if you're looking for kind of like that mesh runner sort of vibe. This is a nice one. Now also the Adidas 40 Forward 2s are on sale in 3 different colorways for only $80. I posted this one, but if you're looking for a sub $100 pair of sneakers for $80, this thing's a pretty nice bargain because you do get that Futurecraft 3D printed material on the midsole. It's also a very comfortable version. This is the most comfortable version, as I mentioned in the past, versus the other ones like the Ultra 4Ds. The only problem is the upper is a little bit stiff, harder to get on, so maybe go up a half a size if you need. But all in all, they have some great colorways available with the black and the white ones in pretty decent sizes. And for 80 bucks again, instead of $200, it's a really nice deal. And lastly, they have the Adidas Adilet 22 slides. Those are $29 instead of $60. Perfect time actually right now to be buying those, especially for summer. I'm gonna be going to Vegas in like May at one point, so maybe I'll bring my pair of those along for the ride. It's a pretty original looking pair of slides as well. They're a little bit chunky, they're wide foot friendly, a nice option for your feet, and a nice sale price of $29 for good colorways. A lot of times the pairs that are $29 are the ones that are like the weirder colorways. These ones are really nice and standard. Anyways, let's go ahead and transition over to the Nike sales because there's quite a few good ones as well. The code is just for mom with the number 4, not FOR. But just for mom, 20% off. Again, it stacks on things that are already discounted. And it's a great opportunity to buy presents for your moms and stuff out there, or the moms out there. But they do have some men's stuff on sale as well, so it's worth noting. I'll start off with probably my favorite deal right now, and that is the AJK01 Bread Low, and that is only $63. This is a really great deal on a pair of Air Jordan 1s. So this model is pretty crazy because there's a lot of history. I did a detailed video on these originally. I have this pair. It's a great colorway, but this colorway is really solid, to be honest. In my opinion, this is a steal. The AJK01 has a lot of lore from back in the day. It's like the canvas upper. And then originally they had an AJK01 bread colorway that was the high top version. This is kind of the imagine what if they had a low top version of that, because they didn't actually have the AJK01 lows back in the day. They did have Air Jordan 1 lows, but not the AJK01 low. So Union actually brought out the very first AJK01 low, and they did like a collaboration thing with it. Then Jordan Brand released a couple different versions of the AJK01 low. And I figure if you're gonna want a pair of Jordans under 70 bucks, this is probably the best bang for the buck. Better, in my opinion, than getting like a Jordan 1 mid versus this. This has like a little bit more history behind it, for like a lot of deep cuts behind this one. So worth noting for those people looking. Also another great deal for $66 instead of $150. Probably one of the best colorways of the Zion 3s, the Z3Ds. This again is only $66, and I love the 3D look over top of the shoe. Zion 3s I have not tried yet, but this colorway specifically, I'm like, okay, this is kind of fire. And a really great deal, cheaper than some of the other options out there. You also do have the Air Jordan 1 High OG Mauve colorway. Those are $144 instead of $180. Great Mother's Day colorway, to be honest, but just an all-around nice colorway of the Air Jordan 1 High. And if you're interested in the Air Jordan 2s, they do have a Python colorway that is only $91 instead of $175. So this is a great example of a double discount on a pair of shoes that was on sale. Now it stacks with that code just for mom. And again, if you guys want to buy any of these, I will link them in the description of the video. Another great deal is the Air Jordan 3 Retro Green Glow colorway. That code is actually working now on those. Those are $160 instead of $200. Originally the code wasn't working, but then I tried it the next day and it was actually working. So definitely worth looking at if you're interested. Also, they have a Nike Blazer Mid 77 Vintage Waffle colorway. That's pretty awesome. Kind of like a waffle cone for the Nike swoosh and stuff. $68 instead of $110. Solid price on those. Any Ja Morant fans out there, you have the Ja 1 in the Midnight Navy colorway. That is $82 instead of $120. The best price on a pair of Jaws at this point, and again, a nice sub $100 price point. Speaking of sub $100 price point, you have the Sabrina 1 Team colorway, specifically $52 on this one instead of $130. Honestly, this is a great buy. I'm thinking about buying a pair just for Maddie when she gets bigger, because it's Sabrina 1, right? If Maddie ends up playing basketball, she's going to be like, dude, I have the Sabrina 1s, the first ones when I was only 5 years old. Now, you know, they'll probably be on the Sabrina 5 or 6 by the time she's able to actually wear the Sabrina 1s. But it's a great colorway and a very wearable pair of sneakers. And obviously, like, women like the Sabrina 1s, but men like the Sabrina 1s as well. It's a really nice performance pair of basketball shoes, and overall it looks really nice casually as well. Very Kobe-like vibes. Probably the best colorway of the KD16, you have the Slim Reaper colorway. Retail is $160. They're only $82 right now. I don't know why this one is on sale as low as this one is specifically. Slim Reaper colorway is a dope idea, concept, and the $82 price point instead of $160. That's cheaper than I can get them at the Nike employee store, where comps are like 40% off for non-employees. Pretty awesome. Also, they do have a bunch of Nike Dunks on sale, lows and highs as low as $73. Definitely worth a look if you're interested. There's about 10 different colorways out there available. Again, pretty nice price point. I think the red and white low tops are probably the best deal at 73 bucks. And lastly, for some Air Max love, you have some Air Max 1s in really nice color blockings, to be honest, for $74 instead of $150. This is a great price point. Honestly, the pink ones are super dope. Like all 4 of the ones that I chose, like the orange ones, and I don't know, they have a couple different ones that are super nice. 74 bucks starting price on those is a solid deal in my opinion. And obviously, again, if you're looking for a gift for mom or whatever, great colorways, great model. All right, so now that we've gone over some of the sales, some of the new shoes that are definitely noteworthy ones to check out. I just did a review of the Nike Journey Run. This is a sub $100 pair of Nikes. Honestly, a really nice budget-friendly pair of runners. Overall, very comfortable, and overall, I think the quality of the product is really nice, especially for that under $100 price point. Also, for those fans of the Harden 8 model, they have the white party colorway available over on Adidas website. I actually bought these. I haven't done my review of them yet, but it's a really solid performer on court. I think they look great overall. It's a very interesting, crazy looking pair of sneakers. 160 on the retail on those. I got the white party colorway because it was the only one that I could actually get, frankly. But also I figured I could probably customize this one and make it a little bit fun, a little bit different. But they have them in pretty decent sizes actually over on Adidas, and I'll link that in the description as well. Also, a new product from Reebok just dropped. It's been one that I've been waiting to try. Actually, I got my hands on a pair I've been wearing the last week or so. But we have the new Reebok Float Zig 1. The retail is $130 on them. I did a top 10 most comfortable sneakers under $150, and this was on that list, and I didn't even try them yet. And I can confirm, at least at this point, that it did deserve that spot on that list. It's a really nice overall pair of sneakers. Some cons to the model, but mostly pros. Overall delivery of the Float Zig technology in there is really nice. A review coming soon on my channel, so make sure you check back, and I'll have that soon. Also, there's a couple new colorways of the Adidas SL72RS, which my favorite one is the black colorway, but honestly, it's a really nice model from Adidas, a throwback heritage model that is only $100 at retail. They've been pushing the SL72s pretty hard this year, it seems like, with promotions, and I actually think it's a nice looking model overall on feet, so definitely worth checking out, especially the black colorway. I think that one's nice. And speaking of black colorways, now you have a triple black Invincible run from Nike, finally. We haven't had one the entire time they've released the Invincible runs. Triple black Invincible runs are available now for those looking. But we also got a triple black 1080 V13 from New Balance as well. Definitely worth looking. One of my favorite shoes of the year. $165 on the retail on those. I will have a video comparing those to the FuelCell Rebel V4s. I wore both of those shoes exclusively on my last vacation, and they're both just amazing. So, but a triple black colorway of the 1080 V13. A lot of people have been waiting for that. They didn't actually have a triple black of the V12s from what I remember. And they also have the FuelCell Rebel V4 in triple black colorway as well. Unfortunately, I missed out on that. In my size, they have small sizes left in that one. The FuelCell Rebel V4, man, perfect summer shoe. Crazy lightweight, pretty affordable, very breathable, all the great things that you want on a pair of sneakers, including that crazy squish of the FuelCell. Also worth noting, a couple new models from Adidas that have entered the market. You have the Adizero Boston 12, which is $160. I have those for review. Can't wait to do the review on them. Honestly, it's probably my favorite version of the Bostons. But then you also have the Adizero Takumi Sen 10s. Those are $180 retail. And those things are pretty incredible as well. Very lightweight. Overall, very good on feet. And something I got to see if you can casual them or not. So stay tuned to the channel and check out the review when it drops. Lastly, there is a Terex Agravic Speed Ultra Trail shoe. These things are nuts, man, and they're $220 at retail. I was lucky enough to get a pair from Adidas. I was very interested in checking them out, and it is a really, really crazy shoe. So they're new for those people interested. I love Terex's stuff, and I wanted to see if you can casual these ones to some extent as well. So a review on all three of those coming to the channel very soon. Anyways, that's going to round out the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you for stopping by and watching. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, drop a like in the video. It means a lot when you guys do that. And again, if you guys use any of my links in the description to make any of the purchases, greatly appreciated. Hopefully you guys have a good one, though, and hopefully we'll see you back here for some more content. All right, peace, guys.